Hey guys, what's going on? It's RC Knockout and I am back with another video. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Nolan, and in today's video, I have got the first official upgrade for my Traxxas Slash XL5 ready to run brush slash. Now, previously I did put the optional gearing in, but that's technically not an upgrade because it came with the kit, came with the ready to run kit. So this right here is a first official upgrade. I do need to point out that this right here is kind of a hand-me-down upgrade because it is something that was already on another one of my vehicles. And some of you might actually say, well, this isn't going to work, but let me explain. I think it will probably work. This is the very first upgrade we're going to do, guys. It is tires. That's right, wheels and tires. This thing, I noticed, does not have very good grip. I mean, not only just because it's two-wheel drive, but because of that planetary differential, that open diff in the rear, it doesn't get that power to the ground very well. We still need to probably figure out something with that rear diff, but first thing we're going to do is wheels and tires. Now, if you watch my channel for a while, you'll know these are the wheels and tires that have been on my Traxxas Slash 4x4 brushless. And the reason why they're going on this is because, let me find the one, this hex right here is stripped out. So it's barely stripped. Like, you can still kind of see the edges of the hex, but it's stripped out. So this will no longer work on my Traxxas Slash four-wheel drive. So I thought, okay, let's put these on the two-wheel drive and mount these on the front. Now, those of you who are familiar with the four-wheel drive tires will know that the rears are the same size as the four-wheel drive. But the fronts are, I think, a slightly different offset, and the tires are a little bit thinner. So they're not quite as wide on the front. But I already mounted them up ahead of time to make sure that they'll work. And they should work. At full steer, we are getting the tiniest bit of touching right on the inside of the nubs of the tire, right up against the front of the suspension arm right here. That's where it touches. It touches right here, just barely. Let me get the body off and I'll show you. These are slightly wider than the ones that come on here. And then on top of it, since they're Badland tires, these are Proline Badlands, by the way, if I didn't point that out, it has these nubs on the outside of the outer wall. And that's where we're having the issue of it rubbing just a little bit. But it's so minimal that I feel like that I can get away with it. And if it does rub too bad, I think what I'll do is I'll probably mess with the controller and mess with the steering and take a little bit of steering angle out of it. These ones right here, they're perfectly fine. But I will mount one of these up. Right here, this is a front tire right here. So front tire, Traxxas Slash two-wheel drive. And here is a four-wheel drive front tire. Now you're going to notice there is definitely some difference in the width. These are probably 1/4 inch wider. And then on top of that, it has these nubs, that's where the issue's coming in. And the offset, I would guess, is different too. So this has less of an offset. This has even more offset to where the actual hex is. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. That's why the four-wheel drive tires are not meant for a two-wheel drive Slash. At least not on the front. But, since this one right here is spun out, I can't use it on the four-wheel drive anymore. It'll just spin. So I thought, why not utilize it, put it on the two-wheel drive, because the front wheels obviously are not driven on the two-wheel drive. And this one, the hex is still going to hold well enough where it'll be able to spin freely just fine. So, I'm going to mount it up real quick and show you how the fit is. But let me get this put on the two-wheel drive Slash. Right, let me just get this tightened down. And then we're going to see how it looks. And worst case scenario, if these front ones don't work, the rear ones are the same size. So the rear ones are going to work fine. So we could continue to utilize the stock front ones if we have to. So if we have to continue using these, we can. Because obviously with the two-wheel drive, the grip's really only going to matter in the rear. Front's not really going to matter. But as you guys can see, I don't know if you can tell the difference in size of these on camera. But this one is definitely a wider tire. And turning this way, we have no issue. The link's not going to come in contact whatsoever with it. Hopefully you guys can see that. No issue there, but the issue is when we go to the other direction. Right there it spins fine, but if you push it just a little bit further, right there it touches. But when I mean barely, so this is full turn right here. But if you just give it a little bit more push, those inside nubs will The inside nubs of the tire are actually touching this part that juts out where the actual suspension arm juts out a little bit, but just a tiny bit where I feel like I can get away with it. You could possibly get it rubbing just the tiniest bit. So I'm going to test it out that way. I think we should be good because right there's no touching going on. That's full turn. Any extra pressure, like coming from the outside, that pushes it any further in, it could rub. Let me get the other ones mounted on real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys. Boom. They're on. What do you guys think? I think they look pretty cool. They look really sharp. I really like the look of the Badlands. I like how aggressive they are. Let's see what it looks like with the body on. Let me toss the body on for you guys real quick. Boom. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty wicked, actually. I really like the look of the Badland tires, just the aggressive look of them. In combination with those, I think, what wheels are these? Are these the Renegade wheels, I want to say? They look really nice. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think this is a good upgrade. Let me know, do you think they're going to work? While I'm filling, I may as well show you guys what's actually going to go on the four-wheel drive. So you guys might be asking, okay, well, you took the Badlands off the four-wheel drive. What's going to go on the four-wheel drive? Well, we got another set of Badlands. And let me just open them up for you guys. And the reason why I went with these ones, so they're the exact same tire. These right here are the exact same tire, Badland tires. The wheels are slightly different. So I believe these ones right here are called the Renegade. And these ones right here I think are called Raid. Are they? Yeah, Raid black wheels. And the biggest difference between these two is these ones right here come with removable hexes, which is very important, and that's why I decided to go with these for the four-wheel drive, because since my four-wheel drive has been stripping out hexes lately, I wanted to get a wheel and tire setup where if I do strip out another hex, which there's a decent chance I will, I can just replace the actual hex and remove that and go basically screw another one in. So buying one of these rather than buying a whole new tire and wheel seems like a much better idea. That's why I decided to go with these. And they do have different offsets. One of these is actually for a two-wheel drive for the front, and the other one's actually for the four-wheel drive. So, but that's the whole reason why I decided to switch these up, was just because since I was stripping hexes, it only made sense to get these type, and these cost a little bit more, I think. We're only talking like $3 more per set. These were like $40 for the set of two. Comes with these 4 different hex options. Well, I guess 2 different hex options. We're going to test these out on the four-wheel drive and see if we start tearing through hexes. The hexes, it looks a little bit stronger, but maybe I'm just thinking that up. But anyhow, if you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Also, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so then you'll be notified whenever I come out with new videos. We're going to have to test this wheel and tire setup on this machine, and from there we're going to have a lot more upgrades, and a lot of them are going to be new upgrades. So a lot of them aren't going to be hand-me-down upgrades like this. So we're going to see if we can make this work. But anyhow, guys, I will see you in another video. All right, later.